How's it going, everybody? It's State, and today we are going to try to tame a Giga with the Scorpion. We're going to try to put this Giga right here, asleep with the Scorpion and see how that works out for us. And well, I don't want to really spoil it, but I found out the absolutely hardest way that this method of putting a Giga to sleep is no good. Absolutely no good. You will find out here in about a bite that or 2 bites, 3 bites, 4, 5, somewhere around here, that it is absolutely no good to try to tame a Giga with or try to put a Giga to sleep with a Scorpion. Now, the only way I think you would be able to do that is you have to ankle bite him 100% of the time until he passes out. Because the Scorpion doesn't have a really big AoE, and so he just kind of just kills you. And that's the end of that. So, I did end up losing all of my stuff, which doesn't really bother me. It wasn't anything worth of value, you know. It just, you know, the materials cost nothing to make. You know, it's really easy for me to get materials and stuff, so I don't have to worry about armor and stuff. You know, how great is that, right? No, but anyways, all that gear stuff, I can just make it, and I have extras. You know, it's not like I lost 500 trank arrows like last time I tried to defeat a Giga. The reason why I am trying to take out this Giga is because he's right next to my base. Not right next to my base, but he's getting kind of close. When I do take him out eventually, sometime down the line or whatever, he does end up being a little bit closer than he is right now. This RG has about 15,000 health and about the same amount of melee damage. Actually, I think the RG can have a little bit more health, but what happened was when I started to play the game, my little slidey bars, my stats or whatever, slid all the way back down to default, and then I played the game, and then that sent everything to default. So that meant instead of having like 40,000 health for each dino, I had now like 1,000 health. And so then I went back to the main menu and all the settings, and I changed all my settings back to where they should be. I think what happened was the update changed it all, whatever, and so now all my dinos are like low health. They when I came in and I played or I got in the world, they only had like 1,000 health instead of 40, and that was like something attacked them. But no, actually what happened was my settings went back to default, and healing up my dinos takes forever without an auto clicker and stuff like that. So anyways, I did eventually wait long enough. I went AFK, I walked around with my dinos and tried to figure out how to get my dinos to full health or half health or whatever, and I ended up doing this. Look at the points. I have 83,000 health that I could have with this T-Rex, and about the same amount of points into attack damage, and that Giga actually only did 2,000, I believe, if I can read that right. It did 2,000 damage in a single bite. I believe it only got 1 or maybe 2 bites. So 2,000, 1,000 damage, somewhere around there. I did upgrade the wild dinos' health and a little bit on the melee damage, so they can compete against my OP dinos. But anyways, the Giga is taken care of, and as you can see now, we are in the caves that Ark has done a phenomenal job, absolutely 100% satisfied, yada yada da. This is my first time in the caves. This is the first cave and the only cave I've been in. So yeah, the last episode I said I was preparing for these caves because the news from the PC guys, since they got it before us, they said it was super uber duper blah 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 hard, and I'm not going to tell you if I finish it or not, but I will tell you that they are correct, and it is super hard to solo. And well, I have to solo it because I'm playing single player. But anyways, I prepared a little bit for this, and I wanted to see how hard it was and what I was up for and whatnot. A little tip for these drops, okay, is you will see here in a minute when I go to the second purple or blue drop. I'm colorblind, so what? That they will actually spawn on on top of each other, one after the next. So you will see me take this item out, and then another one of these crates will spawn. I actually sat here taking something out of one of these chests like 4 or 5 times. So I got 4 or 5 items within like a second from each other, and all I had to do was look at the crate. So yeah, those crates actually spawn rapidly. So you can absolutely just camp those 2 spawns. There should be some bats in here. I forget what the bats are called, but there should be bats in here up by those chests. But my first time through, kind of spoiled it right there. But I did pretty good. I won't lie. I think I did pretty good. I'm here just looking around, and it's absolutely beautiful. Isn't this cool? This is so amazing. I love the artwork on this, and all the colors, and you can see that there's tons of crystals that you can just have. You do have to have fur armor, I believe that's what it's called. Like I said, this is my first time through this cave, and I don't know which way to go. Okay, so yeah, there are dire wolves in here. There's those bats that you can see down there in here. I don't know. It's just beautiful. Look at this cave. This cave is just awesome. I have seen some YouTubers get to, I think, this part here, and what they did was they used grappling hooks, and I haven't actually used grappling hooks yet, or not enough to. I don't even have any grappling hooks. I don't even have the Ingram points at this point in this video. So I don't know what the max level is for the dinos in this cave, but they are kind of I think the highest level one I've seen so far was like 300, something like that. So yeah, they are pretty strong. I believe this is either my second try or my attempt of finding my gear. I do have backup fur armor. I don't really have any tips or tricks to get through here because I haven't. And like I said, these I'm trying to read the name, but I can't see it. Onyx. These onyx are, I think they're supposed to spawn there. You're either going to get onyx or dire wolves, or maybe I just pulled them out of the cave or something. So yeah, I believe I'm trying to get my my stuff back. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Or maybe it's my second attempt gone wrong. But anyways, guys, if you have made it this far, I want to say a quick or a long-winded thank you to people that have made it this far. I absolutely appreciate that 100%. And I want you to write down in the comments and say I made it this far, and then put in the how far you made it, if you made it this far, and then pat yourself on the backs, because that's a big accomplishment, making it this far from a very, very boring video. I know how boring these videos are, and it's kind of lame. There's no excitement. It's just me getting killed or whatever. You know, it's whatever. Yeah. So a big thank you for those guys that have made it this far. Write down in the comments and say I made it this far. Should be about 10 minutes in the video, now 11, just clicked over. And yeah, big thank you, and big winded thank you, like I've said. And yeah, let's go get my stuff, or try to anyways. As you can see, I'm a bowman. I do have long rifles and well, I don't have machine guns. I haven't even used a machine gun yet. Have I? I don't think I have. No, no, I don't think I have. But I am a bowman, and yeah. See, that one was 236. So yeah, I think the highest level that you can find wild is outside the cave is 120, and then you can tame them to get like 50 more extra levels or something like that. But yeah. So anyways, I think I did end up getting all my stuff back, and I regrouped, and I threw myself in the wall right there, and I decided to go through this with a gun, because yeah, a bow might be sometimes faster. A shotgun is just as good, and I think the shotgun is actually pretty strong. And right here, I take out one. It spawned again. Oh, there's a little dude right there. Looks like you've been sitting there for a long time. That thing that dropped actually spawned in again as soon as I took something out. I also want to say right here, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like, and all that fun stuff. Don't forget to do all that stuff. And that actually spawned in again. This one is now a red drop. That's probably the best thing I got out of this whole cave. Yeah, so you can absolutely camp these. There's, I don't know why I didn't pick that up. Maybe I didn't see it or something. But you can absolutely camp these drops and get really, really good items. Like, I don't have any good drops or anything. These are like the best drops I've seen ever. I think I lost. I don't think he's on the dead list, but I think I absolutely lost my direwolf that I had over here. I ran over here because I ran out of flying birds, or flying dinos. I don't know why I keep calling flying birds. But yeah, I lost my direwolf after I came back another time or whatever. But before I recorded all this and stuff, I did a little cheaty with the admins cheat codes, and I spawned in really good armor. I spawned in a shotgun and stuff. I don't plan on keeping all that stuff, but I wanted to see what I can do with really good armor. And I got my butt whooped. I tell you, I got my butt whooped. Of course, I didn't really do it sneaky like, or trying to pull it, or really, tactical like, or anything like that. I just ran in and thought, okay, I'll see what what my Mastercraft shotgun with my Mastercraft fur armor, with like 800 or so armor, or 1,000 or whatever. I don't know what the number was, but even with good stuff, okay, good equipment, I had a Mastercraft shotgun. I only had 50 shotgun shells that I spawned in. Even with all that Mastercraft stuff, like, I died very easily. Like it's just weird, like how easy you can die in this cave, and how difficult this cave is. And number one thing, if Ark ever watched this video and they make it this far and they are a trooper for making it this far, Ark never changed how difficult these caves are. I believe there are 5, maybe 4 caves. I thought there were only going to be 3 caves, but I'm glad that there are 5, if there is 5, and I'm not just speaking out my wazoo. But yeah, don't ever change how hard these caves are. Ever. That is exactly what a lot of people want in Ark. Even though that the game's already really difficult. But yeah, don't ever change how difficult these games, or these caves are. This guy, I believe, is in the high hundreds, maybe 2, 3. Each one of these guys in here. There are some in here that are like 170 or something like that. But like I said, the highest one I've seen is like 300. But anyways, guys, end of the video is coming up here shortly. I want to say thanks for making it this far again, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I just died again. You know what's new? Level 236. But anyways, have fun, stay safe, and goodbye. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.